When you're scrapbooking, you can create your own custom backgrounds using spray mists. You can also use these mists to change the color of paper that you already have, to change the color of other page elements that you already have. And so let's see how some of these work. Now there are lots of different types of spray mists out there, so you want to make sure you read the packaging carefully and understand how each one works. With this particular one, you want to tap the bottle, not shake it, but just tap it a little bit. This is a glimmer mist, and you want to get those little glimmery pieces to circulate inside the liquid so that when you spray it, you'll get the effect that you intended to. And I'm protecting my surface with a silicone or a non-stick mat, which will wipe clean when I'm done. So here we go, spray, glimmer mist. Now you can control what the mist actually looks like depending on how far away from the paper you go. See how this was much more of a spattered effect, and this is much more of a concentrated effect. And now I have 3 other sprays, different brand. These actually have a scent to them. And I chose these colors because I happen to like reds, can you tell? But also because I thought the reds and oranges would look nice together. So now let's experiment with these colors. Yellow is really nice. And then if I go in with a little orange, I'll get a different pattern. You can imagine making a sunset using these colors, kind of create your own sunset background. So that's how that page looks. And to my left, you can see how that same technique works on a project. So this was a piece of 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, American flag. But if you wanted it to have a more of an aged look, then you would spray it, and this is a very light colored, coffee colored spray, but it's got just enough of that brownish hue to it to make this flag look just like it's been around a while now. So now let's take a look at what we can do with some templates. All right, so I have a new piece of paper here. Polka dots on one side, solid on the other. That's such a tough choice, but I'm gonna go with the solid because I wanna see just really what some of these templates look like. This is kind of a classic looking template. I'm actually going to tilt it on its side because I'm feeling that way today. And I wasn't supposed to shake this, but I didn't shake it too much, I promise. And I'm going to step back, mainly to keep myself from spraying more of the table than I really wanted to. Now leaving the template in place, let's layer over this red. And now, let's see what we got. Check it out. So that's just stage 1. Now I have another template here that I want to add to this. So I'm going to put this template right about there. And now with some other spray inks, we'll do some more spraying. You can really have a lot of fun just playing with these inks and stencils. One thing is when you do pick up the stencils, make sure that you pick them straight up or wait till your ink is a little bit dry just so you don't smear it around because you wouldn't want to ruin your look. So this is what I achieved with those couple of stencils. Now if you layer this on top of patterned paper, you'll get still a different look. So let's go one more round with the sprays and the stencils. This time on top of this patterned paper. So first I am going to, and I'm laying this, by the way, right on top of my mat. You would really want to wipe that off, but for right now I'm just going to leave it right here and spray some of this, the brown, right on top of all those pretty colors. And it is a dark brown. If you used a lighter brown, you'd get an effect more like this flag. Now I'm going to just add another stencil right on top. Again, I haven't cleaned these stencils off in the interest of time, but I'm going to just lay one stencil right on top of my pattern paper. And now I'm going to carefully lift off this stencil. And we can see that this paper now has quite a different look from when it started. So you can see that with the addition of spray inks and stencils, you can really customize your paper to fit the color that you want, to fit a look that you want. And let me show you just one more page. This particular page combined inking and spraying and stencils. So we have some inking around the edges, and there's some stamping in there, but there's also some stenciled, sprayed and stenciled areas. And actually, even these photo corners were originally bare chipboard, but with colored spray inks, they were transformed to colors to match the page. So these are some ideas for what you can do with spray inks and stencils.